well because I'm a pretty damn good kicker on the left off the back leg. But for the sake of teaching the art, or the method, or the style, whatever the hell you want to call it, we're going to worry about the three barriers: lead, rear, lead, leg. But we're going to talk about one of the principles of fighting, the 5 ways of attack, and that's attack by draw. How do I draw the attack? If I'm here, he's going to be trying to swing around me. I'm not worried about that at the present second. Or maybe we should reverse what I was thinking and deal with that. Let's go around the barrier. Ted. Ted's going to be in that left lead. This is an unmatched stance, all right? We're kind of mirror image, so to speak. So if I'm here, just fight like you're from Jersey. So. So anyway, he was just about to punch in the head. So.
That's mean.
So anyway, if I'm here, Ted's going to do, we're going back to the sucker punch. He's going to take that rear hand, he's going to take that major haymaker swing. That's how most people punch. So what we're going to do is we are going to hit and then possibly block. I don't want to see this. Don't want that. Where's Chris? All right. So, and I don't want to see this. All right. So, I'm calling you bitches out. What I want to see is this: hit and then possibly block. Because again, we're training for what? Combat. Training for combat, but what else?
Interception.
Interception. We're training for, what's the first thing I said?
Hit, stop, hit.
Training for success. So what happens is, I know what he's going to do, he knows what I'm going to do. I don't want all you Kung Fu masters in here to watch YouTube this morning on the way here to my punch coming this slow. Okay? Don't do that shit. So if I punch and I go, here, okay, do some fancy shit to me, but don't throw me on the floor. So do some fancy shit to me. All of them. He must have just watched YouTube this morning. As he throws, boom, I want to hit him. I hit before he's even had a chance for that thing to leave the station, and this hand comes up the block. It could be in front of here, but now remember this. I'm hitting him. Look at my elbows bend. Did I say not do that? But when I hit him, I extend. So in other words, give me somebody else who doesn't have bad knees. Let me have Dustin. A little closer. Put his hand down for a second. So here's what's going to happen. Dustin's going to hit me. That's the punch to his face. Where's the secondary punch coming? Did I even need to block this? Right? So, but hypothetically, he swings. Boom! And this happens to get here. That's why this hand's here. I'm elongating his chin. I'm introducing him to the ceiling. It's the way of looking at God, and then my secondary may come. I'm sorry my elbow is not coming straight. I have a bad one. Ted dropped me last week like a baby. He just dropped me. So, that is why I'm rolling my elbow, my arm over. In theory, I'm trying to punch straight out. Right? Since the elbow's a little rock, I can't do that. So as he throws, boom, I want to be here. This is coming up the check, this is striking. If I hit him before his trainer leaves the station, that's never going to touch him. But just hypothetically, maybe I slip and he dips. Oh, now I'm here. Now we can move into, I'll use a Jim McCann reference. Insert your Kung Fu, Jiu-Jitsu, Karate here. Whatever you know from here, start doing that shit. All right? So, this is what we call hit before block. Just put your hands up, let's go for real. Real. You notice when he goes, I'm already hitting him before this hand ever moves. So if you notice he hits, and then I'm blocking the secondary. I am now doing a push step. As he comes, see this foot? We're already on this leg, on this leg, I'm going to push forward. If you stand flat-footed and you have to take a step, you're using both sets of quad muscles for this. But if I'm here and I'm driving this foot into the ground, I just lift this up, it automatically steps. No lactic acid being built here. It's all being built in this leg, and I'm going to release it right there. And I'm going to drive forward. I'm not going step and slide, or I'm not going step and step. I'm doing a lead step and driving that weight in. Boom. Boom. Who knows the principle of the lead step and punch, the moving forward with a straight lead? Who knows the principle besides my guys? Anybody give me the reference on how it works? You know?
Step in punches like that?
Show me again. All right. See what he just did? Do it again, Sal. Do it again so everybody can see. He's from New Jersey. Aren't you from New Jersey?
Oh, yeah.
It's not his fault. He drinks the water. Listen.
Let's face the water of the world.
Here's what happens with that when you borrow Dustin's chest again. Just borrow your chest. So, Mr. Holloway's one of my top guys. So anyway, if we do it soundly, does everybody know this principle besides like Steve and Mike and a couple of my guys? Here's what happens. If I step and hit him, where'd my power go? Huh? It went into the ground. So it went, and then it basically, I put the brakes on before my hand ever got there. If I go simultaneously, that's 50% of my use. But, again, like my rear foot on my stationary, if that goes first and then this snaps out for a straight, that whip happens. But now we're going to use Jack Dempsey's kind of falling step principle, but I'm not going to hammer this in. My hand's going to go first. As my hand goes first, I've got to hit the target and then I step. Because in other words, if I go, nothing. If my hand goes first and I step, I'm hitting with primary power, secondary power is a step. It all drives forward. So it's basically 2 hits at once. So we're staying heavy. I'm not going. All right, that's not working. It's just all here. All right. Notice this. Sound effects. What I don't want to hear is this. What I'm trying to hear, and it's going to be hard here for everybody. But here, what do we hear? Simultaneous. We need to hear this. Did you notice? 1 and 2. 1 and 2. So, what's one power? That's basically 2 powers. So this is hitting, and then that's giving you that secondary first. Hence, we can keep it. Let's just work off of this before we do the block. We'll do the stationary with the straight. We're going to punch and step. Alright? What I'm trying to do is move my hand first and then step. So the way I like to put the analogy to it is maybe I have a string tied to my hand, tied to my ankle. When it gets to a certain point, it's going to get taut and then pull. So I don't want to lean, I want to control it and keep everything nice and straight. You don't have to do it straightly on this one. This is me using the secondary punch after the first one leaves. We got that? Yep. We'll try it real quick. And then we're going to move into the hit before block, and then I'm going to turn it over to Eric for a few seconds, or a couple minutes. We've got some really killer shit we're going to do. Stage is just beginning. All right, grab a partner.